Hi all, I welcome you all to the Static GK English 2.0 channel. So it has been a long day since we uploaded the last videos and we are not able to complete the series because of so and so reasons are there. But from today I'm taking this as my responsibility that in 2026 all the SSC examination, RRB examination or any single day examination which is going to happen, static GK, the only channel that you require is to watch our channel. It will be more than sufficient for you to crack the exams. I assure you that. So, with renewed enthusiasm and with full responsibility, let's start the session. So, today we'll be covering the most important topics which can be asked in the examinations in the static GK part. So, we'll start with sports, right? So first thing we will be talking about is about the judo. So the recent fact is recent Olympics where judo was there and what was India's performance here. What was the reason to like in Paris 2024 Summer Olympics which held in Paris, right, in France. This is a recent Olympics of judo event. Summer Olympics only we have this judo event, not in the Winter Olympics. So from India, Tulika Man, okay, women. In women's 78 kg category, she participated. She did not win any medal. That is not the point here. She lost by a unique point called as IPPON. What is this IPPON? This is a major point. This is a major thing that we have to know. So let's see this question. You will be able to understand what is IPPON. What is the highest score in judo called as? So the highest score in a judo event that we can take is IPPON, which results in an immediate victory, and therefore through this only she lost to a Cuban legend, Idalis Ortiz. So Idalis Ortiz name not that much important, but the Cuban legend, she defeated Tulika Man. This is also not that much important, but you should know this name. Maybe they can play with this name. So the most important that you have to definitely know is the pawn, which is the highest point through which you get an immediate victory in judo event. Okay, let's go to the next fact. Who introduced this judo sports? So this judo sports was introduced in 1882. 1882 by JIGORO KANO. Remember JK in Japan. In Japan. Okay, through the establishment of Kodokan. Judo was introduced in 1882, JIGORO KANO, Japan, through the establishment of Kodokan. Very simple. Next, when was judo as sports introduced? Already we know the answer, 1882. When was judo introduced in Olympics and in which Olympics? So here we have to remember two things. First in 1964 in men's category in the Tokyo Olympics. In the Tokyo Olympics, judo was first incorporated in that Olympic sport. Then for women in 1992 only in Barcelona Olympics it was introduced for the women category. Till then for men's category it was happening from 1964. For women in 1992 Barcelona Olympics. So there is high chances that statements will be framed from here, like they may change this. For the first time in 1964 judo was added in Tokyo Olympics for the women, which means in that only because of the statement women that statement can become wrong. So these are the things we have to know. And similarly they can say this also, 1992 Barcelona Olympics, first time judo was introduced for men. That is also wrong statement. So correct statement is 1964 for men Tokyo Olympics, 1992 for women in Barcelona Olympics. This fact you have to remember. So you have learned only three facts. First, what is IPPON? right? What is IPPON? That is the highest point that we can get in a judo sports, through which immediate victories are announced. And where was the first men's Olympics judo was introduced? Women's Olympic judo was introduced. Who introduced it? JIGORO KANO in 1882. Where was Japan judo introduced? Japan. Very simple. You don't need the answer also for that. Already you know. And where was India's first national level judo championship happened? See, 1964 Olympics for men judo was introduced, and 2 years later in 1960 national championship judo championship in India happened in 1966 at Hyderabad. At Hyderabad, right? This is very important. Now, extra things what we have to know is the recent Olympic events, where and city, country, and what type of event is it. See, this is the Paris Olympics. Here only Tulika Man that we were talking about, right? In women's category, she participated. She did not win any medal, and through IPPON, she lost, which is the highest point that we can get in a judo event. Okay. See, in 2026, recently, this can be a most probable statement that they can ask. Recent Olympics, which Olympics? They can give you Summer Olympics. No, it is Winter Olympics. In 2026, Winter Olympics happened where in Italy? In which cities? Milan and Cortino di Ampezzo. Then 4 years later, 2022, Winter Olympics, where it happened? Beijing, China. This fact we have to know, Paka. There is no compromise for that. We have to know which city, which country, which year. Now, coming to the Summer Olympics, Paris, France, recent 2024 Olympics, Summer Olympics, and 4 years later. So it should have happened in 2020. So now, why it is mentioned 2021 star? Definitely, we know this because of the Corona pandemic. It got extended and it was happened in 2021. Summer Olympics, it happened in Tokyo, Japan. Now, do you understand the relevance of this question? Like in the recent examination, they asked about judo because 2020 recently judo 2020 that is in 1964 Tokyo, Japan, judo was introduced. So Tokyo, Japan, recently it Summer Olympics it happened. So therefore, this question was asked. So there is a linkage why they are asking this question. So only these facts are more than enough for your examination, and this understanding is good. Now let's go to the second topic, the Santosh Trophy. Right? Let's see the recent exam onliner which was asked from here. See, Santosh Trophy 22-23, the edition which happened in 22-23. It was uniquely held in Riyadh. Okay, and in this Karnataka defeated Meghalaya. Karnataka defeated Meghalaya to win the title after 54 years. So Karnataka is winning the event after 54 years. That is one important one-liner we have to take, and it differently held in Riyadh, not in India. Internationally, it happened. Why? Why was the 22-23 edition final held in Riyadh? This is the next question that pops up in your mind. Answer is the decision to hold the final in Riyadh was part of an effort to promote Indian football internationally and to engage with the Indian diaspora in the Saudi Arabia. Right? Now let's go to the basics, very basics. What is Santosh Trophy associated with? Santosh Trophy is associated with football soccer. Who won the first Santosh Trophy? This is very, very high yielding important point which can be asked in the statement. So West Bengal is won the first Santosh Trophy in 1941-42 in that season. First season happened in 1941-42 and there West Bengal won the first Santosh Trophy. Not only that, we have to remember another fact here. Which team won the Santosh Trophy 33 times? West Bengal. The first to win Santosh Trophy is also West Bengal, and the most number of times, 33 times, won also West Bengal, won the Santosh Trophy 33 times, making them the most successful team in the history of the tournament. Now, next important fact is, yeah, when was the Santosh Trophy first inaugurated? 1941-42. Obviously, you would have known the previous statement. We have read about it. That how many times Karnataka won the Santosh Trophy? 5 times. So, first time they are winning in 1946, and recently in 22-23 edition, where it was held in Riyadh, who won Karnataka? Which means this is an important point that we have to remember. Karnataka, how much time it has won? It has won the Santosh Trophy 5 times. First win in 1946. They can make statements out of it. And in Riyadh, who won? Karnataka. Against whom it won? Meghalaya. Karnataka against whom it won? Meghalaya in the 22-23 edition, which held in Riyadh. This is very unique point, so we have to remember. Now, for the upcoming exam, the relevant fact is the 89th edition of 25-26, right? It was won by Services. Who won? Services won it. Defeated who? Kerala. Once in the final, where was the final held? Assam. Okay, where was the final held? In Assam, in Dakhua Khana Football Stadium. Dakhua Khana Football Stadium. So for the upcoming exam, definitely we have to remember Services, right? It has won against Kerala, and the location where final was held was Assam in Dakhua Khana Football Stadium. Very simple, right? So instead of knowing nothing, these facts will help you in either eliminating the stadium or directly arriving at the answer. So, how was the information which was provided by me in this video? What are some suggestions that you're willing to give? If and so, if this video is not up to that mark, you can give your comment will help me to improve the next video, which I'm going to post further. So please do like, share, and subscribe. And whatever the honest comments you are willing to share, please share in the comment section. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Jai Hind.